Hello Stamper, welcome to Francia's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today I'm going to share with you a new technique that I learned from one of my team member, Jill. I didn't know about it, but it is fun. It's how to watercolor with alcohol. So really it's not watercolor, it's alcohol, I don't say it right, but I'm using the 70%. It's some 90%, or I'm using the 70%. So what you're going to do is take your rubbing alcohol and fill aqua painter. I'm going to give a little warning. I don't know if the alcohol going to damage your aqua painter, so I don't want to be responsible. It's something that I learned and I love the look of it, but I'm not sure what that's going to do to your brush, because I'm going to keep it in there. Or you can rinse your brush very well after. So what I done, I opened this up here and fill my barrel with rubbing alcohol. Now, she didn't tell me the ink or nothing. She just told me how she was coloring with that. So I'm using the Memento ink, and that was the same ink that we used to use for the alcohol marker, the blendability. So that's why I'm using this, because it's really was working great with that. So what you want to do is take your image, and we're using the touch of texture today. I thought that was a pretty easy one. I don't recommend that you do a big image. I'm going to show you what I done. I just want to make sure this is very well stamped here. Here we go. And I'm going to stamp my flowers right there. You want to let it dry a little bit, okay? So I'm going to remove that for now and talk about the big image. So you see your color are very vivid when you use alcohol instead of water color. And this is just our regular cardstock, and it worked awesome for that. It is possible, because you see I did the truck. I'm going to finish this card here. It's just it's a little bit more, you have to be a little bit quicker. You can try it and see. I prefer more little image. So I'm going to remove that. And here, see, I did those dragonfly over here. And then I did some on crumb cake, and I absolutely love it. You get a good result on crumb cake. So that's why I decided to do a note card and do the note cards with for the video. So one thing, I'm using Daffodil Delight, Wild Wasabi, and Melon Mambo. And what you want to do, and I'm going to recommend that if you do big piece like the truck and that, you don't want to use the cover of your ink pad for your palette. I would use like a plastic cover, or anything, or even those palette, painter's palette, to put your re-inker drops in it, because you don't want to squeeze your alcohol in your back of your lids, because then when you close it, really what happened with alcohol, it dries super fast and it would dry your ink. So what we're going to start, I'm going to start with the green first, and you want to make sure your brush is wet. Okay, then I'm just going to barely touch this. That's what I'm saying. If you touch it too much, you're going to have the alcohol there. And just color. And as it dry, it's going to get lighter. And not only lighter, but it get it very vivid, your colors. So I would just keep on. And the beauty of alcohol painting, it's dry super fast, so it's not like watercolor. And watercolor, when it come on regular cardstock, well, it wanna, the more you color, it saturate your paper, and it all will make a hole sometime in it. So now I get the leaf done. See the paint, the brush, don't know if you can see, it want to split in two with the alcohol. So after a bit, what you want to do, when it's split like that, it's just like the alcohol want to spread the brush apart. what I do is take a paper towel and just squeeze it together. So now I get the leaf done. We're going to use the let's start with the yellow, the Daffodil Delight. I'm going to do my center here, and I'm going to do those little pods here. And it's a little bit like when I show you, I don't even know if that video is up yet, painting with the Wink of Stella. It's almost like that. It dried that quick. Here we go. And as it dry, when you put it on, you're going to see completely a different color. And when it dry, you get that vivid color. And to be honest, the yellow I want even darker. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reach for my crushed curry, because I want a bit darker yellow. So I'll reach, I get my, right here on the side, I think you still can see in the, I'm going to put that darker there. And then we're going to come with the Melon Mambo. Here we go. And the beauty of this, you can do very tiny little bits and pieces. So now I got my, see, I'm just going there because I had a lot of ink, and then I'm going to come and blend it. See, you can come and blend it. And one thing that I should mention, it's you don't want to put that on just one layer card, because it's going to bleed through. Just like our blendability was bleeding through our paper, it's because of the alcohol pushed the ink all the way through, I guess. So let me show you the back. So now you get the clue. So I'm going to finish this after the video. You don't have, well, I'm almost done. Why not finishing it? So then you can see start to finish. So this piece of paper here, it is 2.5 by 4. So my piece of crumb cake, it is 2.5 by 4. And now you see, you want to make sure you squeeze this, get all the color off. Then I can go back and I can add maybe a little bit. See the green, how light and vivid it is compared to when I color. It's very dark and you think, oh my goodness, it's way too dark. When it dry, it's completely different. So now I'm going to finish that way. Let's close this here. Whoops. And let me bring that closer so you can see better. See how those colors are vivid? And now my piece of the black for my frame, it is 2 5/8 by 4 1/8. So I just went with a tiny border. So this is 2.5 by 4. This is 2 5/8 by 4 1/8. I just want 1/8 bigger. So let's turn that around. You see? The color came through, not all of it, but some of it. So that's why you don't want to do this technique on just one layer card, because you're going to see it in the inside. So that's important to remember that, so you don't. I'm going to put a greeting there. So to see the finished product, you can visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. And right below the description there, you should have the date that it's going to be on my blog. Here we go. And I'm going to use, for the greeting, I'm going to use a circle here. Put happy birthday or just a note, something like that. And I'm going to use black and Melon Mambo to bring the Melon Mambo out. So this is it, my friend. And again, I don't want to be responsible if you say damage your brush. The only thing that I notice, it's like it wants to like split this. But then if you take this, squeeze it and just gently back. And this is the small brush. We get 2 brush and this is the small brush. And and you see, I get different tone in there. It's easy to mix tone. I'm going to put that right here, and then I'm going to put my grading there. And you can use any color, well, not too dark, but any color cardstock. And this is our regular white. You can see in the back how it came out. So this is it on how to color with alcohol. And again, I use the 70% in my aqua painter. This is it, my friend. Thank you, Jill, for sharing this technique with me. And to get all your supply, you can visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. Thank you so much for your support, and have a lovely day, my friends.